Hey guys, and welcome to Thursday. Today has been an interesting day so far. This morning on my way to work, and I wish I had thought to vlog while this was happening because I was just kind of standing there for a little bit, not knowing what to do, so I totally could have. I just didn't have the camera with me, and I didn't even think about using my phone, which I'm doing right now. But, so I just left work. I'm about to go to Target. Yesterday I went to Bed Bath & Beyond because we have gift cards for there to see if I can get a vacuum, because I would love to vacuum our apartment, but they don't have a very good selection and they're all like several $100s for vacuums. But we also have a ton of gift cards for Target, so I'm at Target right now, and we'll see if I can find something here. But yeah, so this morning on my way to work, something not so great happened, and I'll just actually show you real quick. I was driving, and all of a sudden I heard this loud thumping, and basically I just got my first flat tire. And so this is the tire that got messed up. I think this is the hole that did it, possibly. It still feels like it's kind of filled up. Maybe it doesn't. Actually, no, it doesn't. But it was super flat. It was getting pretty, it was sounding pretty messed up at the very least when I was driving, and it wasn't so great. So I had to stop and take the thing that was back there, the spare tire, and put it down here. So I put the spare tire on. It needs some air. I'm going to actually stop at a gas station, put some air in it before I go home. I didn't have a chance to do that in between putting the spare tire on and work, because it made me late to work, because it took me over an hour to get it done. Because, well, this car is used, and it's just I had no idea where any of the tools I needed were to get it done, because they weren't in the place they were supposed to be. So in the trunk here, don't mind all the mess in the water, in the trunk here underneath this carpet, there's this thing. So that is the previous owner's. I have no idea what that is. I think it's just like a cushion and a blanket for, I guess, if you need it. So this is like storage for the car. I had no idea this was here. No idea whatsoever. And so underneath there is the jack, but the jack was put in wrong. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little symbol that says that the jack is underneath this black thing. You pull up these little tabs, and underneath this black thing is supposed to be the jack, but it was kind of in the wrong place. And so I eventually was like, oh, this is the jack over here. I can pull this out, but then I couldn't find the tools to take the tire actually off, because they were supposed to be in here, but they weren't. They were tucked in a weird place underneath this black thing also. So it took me a while to figure that out. Not too long, but I was able to get everything out and start to take off the spare tire. Real quick though, what was actually under this thing was not the tools, but it was something else very fun. Inside of there was this. I guess it was the previous owners. I have no idea who that is. They gave it to a dealership, which I then bought it from, and no one ever noticed it was in here, I guess. But this little box was in that thing, and what was in here is $220 in cash and a bunch of coins, a bunch of quarters mostly, actually. So yeah, that was an upside to my tire going flat, I suppose. And another thing, the reason it actually took so long for me to do it was because these tires, I was able to take off these fine with the tool that I eventually found, but this one is like a special kind of lock nut kind of thing. And so there's one on there, and there's one back here on the spare tire as well, and I couldn't figure out how to get that off because there was no little tool to do that with. So I just had to search the entire car for it, and eventually I was smart enough to look inside of the glove compartment, and here it is. It's right there. So like I said, it was the first flat tire I've ever had, so I was fine for the most part. I knew what to do because I've helped one of my friends replace a tire before. Not that urgently with me needing to get to work and all that stuff, but I knew the car had everything I needed in it at somewhere. I just needed to find it all, the jack and the tool, and do it, and it went all right. And like I said, I'm gonna go put some air on that tire as soon as I'm done in here. Hopefully I can find a vacuum to use, because I'm hoping to vacuum tonight. That would be nice. So this is the vacuum that I bought. I had to it's really cheap. It's pretty inexpensive, and I'm really happy about that, honestly. We're not going to be using it that often. Maybe once a month we'll probably vacuum the whole apartment. And it's not like we have a ton of things to vacuum, so I think it'll be good. But I had to put it together, and just very simple assembly and whatnot. It's this thing right here. Let's see if I can show this box to you. It's the Dirt Devil Pro Express. So it had okay reviews online, but whatevs. I'm just happy to have a vacuum. I'm going to take all this stuff. This is all stuff that was lingering in the apartment, and I'm going to take it all out to the car tomorrow morning and throw it away at work probably. I have not vacuumed yet. I'm going to vacuum either tomorrow morning or when I get home from work tomorrow, because well, we're not completely done picking up this room. There's a bunch of books that need to kind of be sorted, but we're kind of doing a backwards thing, or Giselle is working on the bedroom and gonna bring stuff out here. We're gonna sort some things and go through some things and put things away, and then just vacuum the bedroom and this room. And I also bought a Swiffer at Target because I want to use it on the kitchen floor. I'm gonna sweep the kitchen floor too. Whoops. I'm gonna sweep the kitchen floor too because it needs it. And we have a broom and we haven't used it yet. Hi Giselle. You came out of nowhere.
Hi. I did my makeup crazy today. It was so much fun. I've been wanting to do like a blue or purple smoky eye for a while. I wanted to do something like that for a while, and I think with my blonde hair especially, like, it's so much fun. But yeah, like, I usually don't do makeup like this. You guys know, like,
It's really heavy, but look at how purple it is. It's so awesome.
And this is after it's been on for about 10 hours or so. It's a mixture of pretty much e.l.f. and Wet n Wild, so you don't need to spend a lot of money to get, like, a lot of impact with your makeup. But I forgot that I haven't really posted any, like, pictures of me, at least on Facebook or anything like that, with my blonde hair. Like, I forgot. I've gotten used to it already. So I sent a picture to my friend. I was like, oh my gosh, look how awesome my makeup looks. And he was like, whoa, your hair is blonde. And I was like, oh yeah, forgot about that. And he was like, that's crazy. And then I sent him a picture of, like, when it was bright pink, and it was like, wow. It was funny because, like, I've gotten used to the hair already, and it's such a light peach now. Like, I'm gonna kind of try to strip it a few more times, like with my concoction, but seriously, just with my concoction 3 times, it got to this color. I did bleach it once more after that, but it didn't really take out any of this because the bleach isn't gonna remove this because it stained my hair too much because it was red. But yeah, that was awesome too. But having fun with my makeup. My lips look a little ratchet because I've been wearing it since like 1:30, so. Oh, and I also have my Obscura shirt. I love it. And especially with the makeup, like, wearing the shirt always makes me want to do, like, super heavy makeup. And now I have blonde hair.
And like I said, we're just kind of picking stuff up, and might spend the next little bit doing that some more, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm really tired and really want to wake up early tomorrow again. So
yeah, I've been organizing stuff because it's my last night. I can't put it off anymore.
my parents are coming probably tomorrow night, so we want to make the apartment look decent. It does look decent, but the bedroom is kind of a mess.
Yeah, so it's about half done right now, which is major progress from being not done at all.
Anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm probably just going to either sit on the couch or lay in bed or something, or sit in a chair somewhere, and maybe sitting in my reading chair and read some stuff before I go to bed, because I want to read, but I also want to go to bed. So those things will happen in succession of one another. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.